Join us live Tuesday, August 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's the Hood Metal Records live stream broadcast number 10 with featured guest interview, the Summer of Survival 2 headliner, Hear My Reflection, including a special live performance. We're going to be talking about the upcoming Summer of Survival 2 event, Hood Metal Records news, updates, show announcements, and more. So stick around and make sure that you tune into this broadcast. Hello, what's up, y'all? How's everybody doing out there? It's Arrive, Thrive, and Survive, Summer of Survival 2 Special Edition. Hello and welcome to the Hood Metal Records live stream broadcast, episode number 10. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to episode number 10, and we've got a really special featured guest that's on standby for this edition of the live stream broadcast. And for those of us that are, those of you that are joining us right now, thank you and welcome to the Hood Metal Records broadcast. So, it's been a while since we last talked to everybody. I want to say it's been probably since March was the last time that we did this live stream. And, we do a few of these a year. Hood Metal Records has been around since 2012. And, we dare to be different and we strive for musical diversity. We're nothing gang related. It's about the neighborhoods, brotherhoods, and sisterhoods that we all come from as we come together to unite for musical diversity. So that's kind of what Hood Metal Records is about. We've got an awesome show that's going to be going on next Saturday, and that is Summer of Survival 2. And that's going to be coming to Chief's Bar in the Benton Harbor or Millburg, Michigan area. So, we've got a very special featured guest that's in the house that's on standby right now. We're going to talk about them here in just a moment. But we briefly wanted to kind of recap, like what we've been up to and stuff as far as Hood Metal Records goes. We've really been out and about this past year. Very busy show schedule. I want to say I've probably done more shows this past year than I've done in the last decade. 2024 has been about getting out there more. And, during the pandemic, we were able to create more releases. We had more downtime, but, it's been about getting out there and meeting new faces and new places. And that's what we've been focused on. So, let's go ahead and recap some of the stuff that we've been up to over the past few months, briefly. So I think up first, we were in Grand Rapids, Michigan, all the way back in March. And that was the Bloody Birthday Bash at Mulligan's Pub. And that's for the one and only horrorcore icon, Chaos Anubis, along with Looney Lenny and Black Magic the Infidel, coming over from the east side to go ahead and come out and celebrate his birthday with us. We painted up in bloody paint and we threw down at the Grand Rapids Pub, had a really awesome night. And, next up we had, I believe this was March 29th. And I think this was the Masquerade event. This was a Hood Metal Records event, and this was the first Masquerade event that we had put on. It was at South Bend and Witches Brew. Shout out to Robert and Lisa, the owners of that club. And we had Hood Metal Records artist Ghoul headline that event. And we gave away like a prize for the coolest mask. We had a lot of participation. It was a really fun time, and we're looking at maybe making that a staple event, going forward. So let's see here. Next up, I believe we were in Detroit. So we were at Corktown Tavern, and Corktown is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Detroit, Michigan. Shout out to the staff down at Corktown. We always love coming to the Detroit area, and we played with Yeti and Mindful Dynasty, and we had a really good, awesome night. It was, three very diverse acts of music that had come together to put on that show. So really cool stuff there. And then next up, we had a doubleheader. So we were in the Detroit area once again, and I think this was early June. I think it was the 6th and the 7th, and or no, excuse me, the 7th and the 8th. And we were at two different clubs because the Detroit scene is a lot of different suburbs and areas. And so we were at the north part of town, and one night, and then the very next night we were back at Corktown Tavern for the Motor City Massacre. And Hood Metal Records artist Bihan, DJ Sickenly Sweet, and Ghoul had a really good time, hanging out in Detroit that weekend and getting to play a couple shows. So a lot of fun. Next up, we were back at South Bend and at the Witches Brew. We threw a goth beach party, and there was a lot of beach balls being thrown at us and kind of thrown around while we were playing, and it was a good turnout. A lot of people had fun, and it was a really good night. So the goth beach party, that's something we're looking at maybe doing again, in the future. And Ghoul was a part of that, and also my favorite demons, who was our featured guest on the last live stream. They were a part of this show as well. They're coming all the way from Indianapolis, Indiana. So shout out to those guys as well. And then next up, we had Lila Palooza. So Bihan headline the Oak Stage. There were 4 different stages, and this is a music festival that comes around once a year to the Battle Creek, Michigan area. It was the 14th year of Lila Palooza, and we were very honored to be a part of that event and have some friends and family come out for that. And Lila Palooza was a lot of diversity, a lot of different acts, and not only from the Battle Creek area, but there were bands from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Kalamazoo, Detroit. There was even somebody all the way from Canada. So really cool to be a part of that. Very honored. And so yeah, that's kind of like what we've been up to these past few months. We've had some shows and some stuff going on. We've been traveling. We've got more coming up about that later in this broadcast. But I would like to talk about our next featured guest, and they are Fear My Reflection out of Southwest Michigan. And they are the headliner for this year's Summer of Survival 2. And that's coming to Benton Harbor area. That's going to be the southwest side of Michigan next Saturday live. And it's August 17th. Make sure you get your tickets online. You can get tickets at hoodmetalrecords.com, and should be right there on the top of the page, or you can scroll through like the show section and get tickets through that way. I will say that we have sold more pre-sale tickets for this event than any other event that we've done. So I encourage everybody to make sure that you get your tickets. Get them now, because this is not an arena that we're playing. This is not a large, huge club. So we want to make sure everybody, especially our close people, get their tickets and get their spots reserved and all that, because this is going to be a really awesome night. So coming up after this first commercial, we're going to have Fear My Reflection live in the house. We're going to talk to them, play some music, and some other stuff. So you guys go ahead and stick around. I see you guys making some comments right now. Thank you so very much for tapping in to the Hood Metal Records live stream. I see you guys. Keep the comments coming, and especially when the band's on, because we want to look through and if anybody's got any questions for Fear My Reflection. So you guys sit tight, stick around, and here's commercial 1. We'll be right back with Fear My Reflection.
Check out Southwest Michigan local author Angelique Jordana, a supporter of the Michigan local music scene and Summer of Survival. This published author specializes in LGBTQ horror and has several of her own novels and releases, including anthology releases that she's co-wrote with other authors, available on Amazon and her official website. To learn more about this author, visit her official website at www.angeliquejordanaauthor.com. Also on X, Slasher, Instagram, Facebook, and Blue Sky. Hood Metal Records Summer Sizzle Sale. Save up to 25% off. Use code SUMMER25 for a limited time only. Visit www.hoodmetalrecords.com/shop.
All right, and welcome back. And if you're just now joining us, thank you and welcome to the Hood Metal Records live stream broadcast. This is episode number 10, and we are going to be interviewing our next guest that's on standby right now. Let's go ahead and bring them on. And that is the band Fear My Reflection.
What's up? What's up, everybody? What up, B? Thanks for having us on, man.
Yeah, we got everybody in the house, the full band. Go ahead and introduce everybody, please.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm T-Bone. I'm Roger. I play bass. Jake. He plays guitar. I'm Jason, the vocals.
Awesome.
Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Well, yeah, and welcome to the live stream broadcast. Really good
Thanks,
to have
man.
you guys. you guys have been around for quite some time as musicians. You know, you guys are kind of like a super group of local bands that have been around. So, you know, kind of talk to me about, you know, where you were and how you became Fear My Reflection.
Yeah, man. We all kind of been dabbling in music all of our life. Um, I was in a couple of bands, local bands back in the day. Dirt Shack was the one just prior, but always in Ground Effect for quite some time. They definitely pounded some pavement there, played lots of shows. That was an honor to play with those guys for sure. Been in a few other bands, been in quite a few, but I was in Bound and Atrophy with the guitar player standing here by me here, and was in Ground Effect with T Bone, and yeah, man, just honored to be part of the family and band here with FMR for sure.
Awesome. You know, how did you guys form Fear My Reflection? Like, how did you get to the point where, you know, this group of guys and going with this direction and you know, and talk to me about like the name of Fear My Reflection too.
So it all started like back, I don't know, probably about 6 or 7 years ago, really now at this point. But we started to jam on Tuesday nights just to jam and everybody have a good time. There was really no like, we weren't trying to like put together shows or anything like that. Totally underground stuff. And just kind of evolved and eventually over, there was a few other members. Some of the guys from Ground Effect were actually in this band. Excuse me. And then James and Roger got in the band just a little over a year ago. A couple of the other guys had to leave just because things happen, and we've been jamming for a little over a year now, and been writing some music, and everything's been going really well. And we're super excited about the show coming up because we got some new stuff that we're gonna bring out. So, but that's kind of how the band evolved, and now we're doing a few shows and just having some fun and just taking it easy.
Yeah,
That's cool,
yeah,
man.
man.
That's really cool. Yeah, you guys are on Summer of Survival as our headliner this year. You guys were a part of the event last year, and you know, you guys have been out there for sure. And you know, what about the name Fear My Reflection? Is there any kind of special meaning to the name of the band?
Yeah, man. Prior to the name, we just like threw around like Tuesday Night Project because, like Tony was saying, we just kind of got together and jammed. And once we started to feel the formation of, hey, man, maybe we can do something, play some shows eventually. We started flipping through names, and man, we had pages and pages of name ideas, and everybody threw them in there. And just for some odd reason, there was Fear My Reflection in there, and it just kind of popped.
Like the top five, like pulling straws almost.
Yeah, it was like out of the top five, so we all agreed on Fear My Reflection. And basically what that's about, man, is like self-confidence, because most of us, we got to look in a mirror, we get out the car and we look in the window, make sure we're all good before we go inside, and it's just about, seeing yourself as great, greatness in yourself, not fear, fear in the aspect of respect more than being scared. You know what I mean? Just to kind of like respect your reflection, respect yourself, respect each other, be a reflection that other people would like to see, that kind of thing. So it's basically just about just bringing out the best in everybody. We want to bring out the best in ourselves, each other, and lead by example, man. And, and just make sure, everybody just finds their badassery. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's an awesome answer, you know, and I really love the name of the band. I think it's really cool. It's really catchy, and it's got a you know multi-level meaning. And
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
that's really awesome. That's really cool. Well, I appreciate the comments. I see some people commenting right now. Looks like Michelle Westcott says, "Hey T Bone," and we got Five Finger Death Punch Girls got the horns up with the heart going right now. So yeah, what's up,
What's
everybody?
up?
Thanks
What's
for
up?
tuning in. Thanks for commenting. Um,
Yeah, thanks for
so
tuning in.
if anybody's got questions for the band, go ahead and put that in the comments. But in the meantime, you know, they sent in a couple songs that we're going to play live for everybody. And this first song that we've got up right now is called Sunrise, and it's one of their debut singles. We're going to play that right now for everybody, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. So let's go ahead and hit that Sunrise right now. Everybody enjoy this rock and slamming track. Here's Fear My Reflection, Sunrise. Let's check it out.
Feels like I'm dying here. Can't breathe, thoughts unclear. Fading in and out, I'm falling down. Pushing these thoughts away. They don't belong to me anyway. Keep my eyes on this light. I'm holding on. Can you see my pain? I wear it on my face. These voices up inside my head is screaming, you're a disgrace. Loud and clear, love appreciate my fear. Coming up from these ashes wet. All this madness disappears. It's just a phase. We'll be alright. Look through the haze. Mother Nature's past the night. Lift up your face. You'll see another sunrise. It's just a phase. We'll be alright. Look through the haze. Mother Nature's past the night. Lift up your face. You'll see another sunrise. Take away all these painful memories. Remind me of who I really am. Wash away my taste for misery. Company of destruction. Take away all these painful memories. Remind me of who I really am. Wash away my taste for misery. Company of destruction.
All right.
All right. Welcome back, y'all. That was Fear My Reflection with the song Sunrise. And, I love that song personally, man. That's a really slamming, heavy heart hitter.
Thank you so much.
Me.
Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, the production on that is just totally killer. I love the vocals, and we got a few comments, guys. So I wanted to kind of just wanted to get these answered real quick before we talk about that song. So this question comes from Michelle Westcott. It says, "Who is JR's biggest influence as a musician?"
I'd say my father.
We knew that answer was coming.
Yeah, he passed away in 2013, and that's actually how I started playing. Actually, I used to play country, old rock stuff with him on the weekends growing up until I was like in my mid 20s, and I started getting into my own uh, bands and stuff, but not playing covers and but I was playing drums and growing up, so but yeah, then I switched to guitar, so that's where I'm at right now. But yeah, 100% my pops, bro.
Oh, that's great, man. And
Yeah.
it looks like Michelle wants to hear from Roger. Says you're kind of quiet back there.
What's up, everybody?
Now, Roger, I understand you used to play in a band called Vega. Is that right?
Yes,
Am
I
I
did.
saying it right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
About
Yeah. So I mean,
10 years ago, a little
yeah.
more maybe.
All right. Yeah, I remember that band actually. Yeah. Let's
Yeah,
see
that
here
was
if
a
we've
lot
got
of fun. And
and
then, some time went by and an opportunity came up to play with these guys. Excuse me. And I jumped on it, and been having fun with them ever since.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
oh, that's great. I mean, timing is everything, and sometimes things happen for a reason. It sounds like you guys are, a really good group. You got a lot of camaraderie. Lacey Elizabeth Boone says, "Best voice, beautiful, Jay Finn, fire, fire."
Thank you, Lace. Appreciate that.
We're getting a lot of horns, guys. A lot. I see Michelle Westcott. I see Ryan Thurston. I see shout out to one of our artists, Jared Marshall Cook, Rise of Red.
Yeah.
He's
Hey,
really saluting us right
what's
now.
up?
He's going to be on Summer of Survival as well. So
Absolutely.
uh, looks like Shannon Whitaker's throwing up some horns for us. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. So let's talk about Sunrise, guys. You guys went to a really good studio to get this produced. Here's a shot of Jason right here, and I believe that was Red Wolf. Is that correct?
Red Wolf of Michigan.
Yeah, yep, yep,
CJ Gardenier.
yep, yep. Out of
All
the
right.
Grand Rapids, Kentwood area. Yep,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
He does an
that's
amazing job. It was really fun to work with him, and it was a great time.
Now, how long did it take to get those tracks, fully produced, mixed, mastered, and everything? Was that quite a
What else do
process?
you want to answer that?
Well, yeah, just for the good thing is, CJ definitely knows what he's doing, and so that right there kind of helped us tremendously along the way. He just say, "Here, do this." We just basically went in there, played our parts, and he did, what he does best. And but yeah, it took probably about 8 hour block from start to finish to do each song. And yeah, probably about 8 hours.
and that was just to put all the parts down to the songs, and then he also remastered or mastered, I guess, if you will, on the side afterwards.
Yeah,
Once we
afterwards.
got to hear it for a while, and after you hear it recorded, it's a little bit different, you know, than hearing it live all the time. So super cool dude to work with, though. Definitely would go to him.
What's up, Freddie?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I mean, no, that very good quality. I would highly recommend anybody to check that guy out. Honestly, it sounds really good. Is this now these songs that you guys are recording? Is this going to be for like a full album or an EP, or are you guys just making music right now, or what's on the horizon for Through My Reflection?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
We're always writing new stuff. CJ has a new gig at Warner Vineyards in Pawpaw running their sound, and he is super busy for the time being. So recording anything will probably come late fall, early winter, and we're gonna probably record a song called "Fire Away" that we cannot wait to record and share with everybody.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, man. Sounds killer. I'm excited.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, we got about a good handful of songs, enough to make a solid album. We got 10 plus songs, and like Raj said, we got some in the works. Yeah, it's just about finding the time, and we're still kind of dialing things into. We just want to make sure it's good for the whole feel of it. But yeah, man, we definitely would like to make an album for sure, or a EP even. But and we appreciate everybody listening to the singles, and we've had some purchases on Spotify and all that good stuff. You can check us out. You can do your Pandora station there, Fear My Reflection. They play all kinds of great, great music on there. You can listen to Sunrise and Questions and all that.
On most streaming platforms.
Yeah, you can. I actually had a ringtone, a Fear My Reflection ringtone set there, my alarm, that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? So you find it on TikTok, whatever. So it's fun, man. It's really fun.
things are so digital nowadays.
Yep.
You have TikTok, and you have streaming, and all this stuff, but you have all these cool things like ringtones and everything else, that you can do with your music. And I mean, so that's really cool. um well, you guys had sent in another song too that we'd like to play for everybody. And
Yep.
this is a really cool, unique piece as well too. uh I don't want to give too much away because I kind of want to talk about it when we come back. So we're gonna play. This next song is called Questions. So we are gonna play that right now, and let's just kick back, enjoy questions, and then we'll have some questions. We'll be right back. All right, sound good?
Right.
Go ahead.
Cool. Here's questions.
Label me a stranger, alone at night. Not to mention, the whole world died. Gathering the pieces from my shattered mind. Only questions, only questions. These demons, will they fall away? Will they try to back me up against these walls inside?
Awesome.
All right, welcome back. We are with Fear My Reflection in the house right now, part of the
What's up,
Flip Metal
everybody?
What's
live
up?
stream
What's up? Thanks
broadcast,
for watching.
episode number 10. And yeah, guys,
Congratulations,
I
my
really
friend.
like
Yeah,
that song too.
congratulations, B, and thank you so much for having us again, man. For sure, dude. This is
Hey,
really fun.
yeah, absolutely. And thanks for everybody for commenting and tuning in. I see some people that are watching us right now and, throwing up some more horns and stuff. So thank you for staying engaged, with us. And I really like that song because I feel like it just builds and builds and builds. And then it gets a little bit heavier and groovier at the end. And it's just, man, what a really
Awesome,
nice
man.
piece.
Thank you
Talk
so
to me
much.
about
Yeah.
questions.
What's that? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that, B.
Oh, about the song Questions, is it,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm assuming you wrote the lyrics, Jay. Is there any kind of special meaning to the song Questions?
Yeah, man, absolutely. I hope it relates to everyone as far as losing that missing piece. That's there. That like say for instance, what inspired the lyrics for me is that my mom suddenly passed away, and 5 years now, and it just kind of
Yeah,
resonated in me. And sometimes music is the way I bleed. So I just write it and just express the way I feel, and just hope it helps me out. And so I just hope that because I know music is a lot of people's vehicle, and I just hope they can ride with that song for sure.
absolutely.
We
No, I
hope.
think it's
No,
a
we
great
hope.
song, man.
All right.
Looks like we
Yeah,
got
and
some more questions, guys.
yeah.
Looks like
Oh, I'm sorry.
Shannon Whitaker says, "What song will you record next?"
Probably Fire Away. We've been really anxious to record that one and share it with everybody. We really love playing that song live. So, it's a very powerful song.
Okay,
Yeah, and we all
nice.
collectively actually write the lyrics. I think that's what makes us a strong bond is that we allow each other to like say, hey, because we all got it. These guys got a great ear for music. They make it really easy for me to sing to. They always hype me up. And they're just great musicians to play with. And um, yeah, but we all pretty much collectively write the lyrics and write the music, type thing. They really help me out a lot. Now, and it's so yeah, it's one band, one sound. So
That's great. That's cool that you're as a vocalist that you're open to collaboration with your bandmates to accept not only criticism but ideas and everything to
absolutely.
have the notes, not just come from one voice but from everybody. That's really cool. So looks like people are saying "Fire Away" is a fire song. And it looks like people are looking forward to it, guys, for sure.
That's awesome.
Anything
Thank you.
new on the way as far as any new songs that you're going to be debuting coming up?
Um, we got like probably two or three songs B that we just that are right there. We're really close to having them done. I mean, we're hoping maybe we can bring at least one of them, maybe two, uh, to the show next week. I mean, we've been working pretty hard, so but we want to make sure that it's right when we bring it.
Well,
I don't know what to do
I'm
with my hand. I've always wanted to say that on camera.
well, I'm sure when the time is right and you guys put your stamp on it, it will be more than gold, man. So, looks like we got another question from Michelle here. What's everybody's earliest memory with music?
Pure Prairie League, man. Headphones when I was about 5 years old. I mean, if you don't know who Pure Prairie League is, go check them out. Put some old school headphones on and just fade into it.
Yeah. How about you, Jay? What's your earliest memory of music?
Man, it's yeah, it's pretty wild. Um, we was living in South Haven, and I was probably about 5 years old, and myself, my older brother Clayton, and he's 7 years older than me. So he had him and his friend Ryan with him, and so we had my mom, my dad, my baby brother sitting on the lap, and they put a clothesline across the bed and put a curtain up there, and I had a little acoustic guitar with a blue vest on and a red bandana, and we was all up on the bed, and we dropped the curtain and started playing Brass Monkey by the Beastie Boys. You feel me? You know, and I remember rocking on the bed, man, like this, man. I was just 5 and just loving it, you know. And I remember my parents sitting there, my baby brother. I think my Uncle Jay might have been there. And yeah, man, it was just it was awesome. So I just stuck with it ever since.
That's cool. How about you, Tony?
Man, it was so. I remember back as a very young kid. There's actually a picture of I remember jamming these drums as a kid, and I always kind of wanted to jam the drums growing up, but never really lived anywhere that I could do that. And it wasn't until I was like, I think 16 years old or so, I bought a set of drums. Ended up in Dirt Shack, which eventually ended up being Ground Effect for years. But so a lot of my early memories are like back in a place like the Domes. We used to play there. I mean, practice would start at like midnight. It was crazy. I mean, we all kind of learned together how to play. So I mean, a lot of my early memories are from those days where we were kind of none of us knew really how to play or anything, so we were just kind of jamming,
Cutting your teeth, so
cutting our teeth, man. So those are like my fondest and earliest memories.
Yeah, I mean, very humble beginnings, getting started and sticking with something for a long time. And, it's now how about you in the back there, Mr. Guitar Man, Mr. JR? What was your earliest memory with music?
Honestly, bro, just like I said, my dad was a great musician, so watching him and his brothers playing, just I've always been I grew up around it. But my as far as getting into music and starting playing, it was with my uncle David, and they used to just play Def Leppard nonstop. So so we just started playing every Def Leppard song you can imagine. So and then that's all we did for years until we got it real tight and whatever. But yeah, that was pretty much how I got started, bro. Any Def Leppard song you want to hear, I got you.
Well, I think it's really cool that sounds like a lot of you are lifelong musicians. It's not anything that you got into in your later adult life or, anything like that, or just picked up an instrument just to be cool or something like that. You guys are true and true musicians. So that's who we
Yeah,
like to talk
thank
to
you.
around here on this podcast, so or this live
Thanks.
stream, I should say. But well, cool guys. Well, you guys are the headliner for this year's Summer of Survival, and we
Yeah,
definitely
man.
want to bring that up, and we want to talk about that because we've got one hell of a show that's coming next Saturday, y'all, live,
Yeah,
August 17th. It's going to be in Benton Harbor, Millburg area. It's Southwest Michigan side, Chiefs Bar and Grill. Summer of Survival 2 with Fear My Reflection. We're talking Ingrid Cold, the return of Ingrid Cold,
yeah,
the reunion. And, myself, Bihan, and DJ Sickenly
yeah,
Sweet, we're going to be part of this event. Shout out to the other performers, Austa Box, that's going to be on the show as well.
yeah,
And our boy Jared Cook, Rise of Red, that's going to open up the show. So, guys, we've all come together. It's about survival, it's about a revival, and it's about community this year. We're helping out a family in need. It's the Gear family, and it's the hashtag Sherry Strong. And this is a special benefit that we're doing for the family. And
yeah,
this was somebody that was part of our music scene and team and people that helped with everything from behind the scenes to roadie type work and lots of stuff. So we try to take care of
yeah.
the people in our music family. And so talk to me about Summer of Survival too, man. You guys are the headliner. What can we expect for this year's show?
lots of energy, and you're going to see some amazing shows. I can tell you that. Ingrid Cold was a really good band, and they still are, I'm sure. They're just dusting themselves off a little bit after maybe a 8-year hiatus, coming back. Jared Cook with Rise of Red, can't wait. Behan, Oust the Box, doing some new stuff. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of high energy.
Yeah, man. And the last year's Summer of Survival was awesome. Jared was in part of that with Moments Before Impact. It's awesome to play with him again this year. We played with you. We had the honor to play with you, man. And thank you for having us on that, by the way. And thank you again for giving us this opportunity this year. It's such a great time. And yeah, man, it's just going to be, lots of energy and fun. And we just plan on putting on a good show for the family.
And Chiefs too, thanks for letting us come in there and do this. This is like the second year in a row.
Yeah,
we've done it
yeah.
there. And everything went really well last year. And I mean, we kind of combined this whole thing up. I know David Gear, we lost Sherry. It was unfortunate. There was a couple things going on. We all wanted to come together as a community and put this thing together. And you came through and agreed to make what you worked so hard on, man, to be a benefit for Sherry. And I just want to tell you, man, we appreciate that so much, and so do all the other bands. I know they're putting everything that they can into this too. So, but we appreciate you, man, for making this a benefit for Sherry, because I know it's such a big deal to you.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you
man.
guys. I mean, I really appreciate that. We want to help people. We want to help our people. People that were there for us. Like I said, that music family, that never goes away. And I really appreciate those kind words. I'm very passionate about just the music industry in general, and being even if you're a local band or somebody that just plays once a year or whatever. I mean, as long as you're involved with what you love doing. And I love putting on shows. I love playing shows, and I love getting to be with my friends and the people that I've built relationships so
Right.
over many
Yeah,
years. And you never forget a friend. You never forget somebody that helped you out. Is kind of how I look at it. And David was awesome, and Sherry was. They were supporters. They came last year to Summer of Survival. And
hmm
so,
yeah,
we want to send the message to everybody out there that, we mean business. This is a new era, and we are about taking care of our people. We're going to work together, and we're going to move forward, and we're going to rebuild this. I really appreciate you bringing up Chiefs, Tony, because, thanks to Chet and them for allowing us a home. We've lost a lot of venues on that side of the state, and so we really appreciate them being able to come through for us and give us a place.
yeah, man. Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, and I just want to touch too on it's as far as I'm concerned, man, because you mentioned headliner and stuff. As far as I'm concerned, all the acts, man. I mean, everybody is just so amazing, and it's just all like we're all headliners, man, for sure.
We're just playing
We're there.
last.
We're just playing. We're just playing last, man. You know what I'm saying? And it just we're very thankful and grateful that we get to play with such great acts and just bring the family together again. And but yeah, man, we're super honored and blessed to be able to headline such a great event that you put on.
Well, I'll be honest, I couldn't do it without you guys, and I couldn't do it without, some of the others that have been involved and have been kind of working towards this cause and helping, build this whole thing. You know,
Yeah.
it's it's definitely been a team effort. I appreciate all the bands, doing some promo, passing some flyers out, doing online social media, trying to get your people involved and engaged. So, thank you to all the hard work. And this is going to be an awesome show, everybody. I'm not going to lie. Like, we do a lot of different shows and a lot of shows come and go, but this is something special here. And you're going to be in for one hell of a show. I promise you that. If you're on the west side or you're anywhere near that area, you want to make sure you get your ass to Chiefs Bar next Saturday, because you got five
Yeah.
awesome acts that have been around that are going to blow your head off, and we're all going to have a really good, awesome night. So, I love what the atmosphere and what we're building, with Summer of Survival. Um, do you guys have anything that you guys would like to mention, to some of your viewers and supporters that are out there? Anything that you guys want to talk about here on the live stream?
Yeah, no, you're putting us on the spot, man.
Well,
we just hope everybody comes down and has a good time. You know,
Yeah.
buy some shirts, pre-order your shirts, hoodmetalrecords.com, I believe. Get your tickets early so that you guarantee you're going to get in the door, because there is no guarantee. Chiefs is a small place.
Actually sell out.
Chiefs is a small place, and it could sell out, and then you would be
Yeah.
turned away and listening from the street, which
Yeah.
may be fun also, but
Yeah.
it's more fun inside.
Mhm. Right. Yeah, and definitely too, man. 100%. You know, because we play everybody. You know, we play music because we love it. We play music for ourselves and hope everybody else enjoys it. We play for everybody else as well. You know, and we just want to, and without, I guess, without a crowd to play for, you know what I mean? It's not really entertaining. A crowd. You know, there ain't no fun. But it's definitely hypes it up, man. When just a bunch of like-minded people and friends and family to come in and just enjoy the music, enjoy each other's company, and some good foods and some good drinks. But yeah, man, we definitely like to just say thank you to everybody that's ever showed up to the Summer of Survivals and all the previous shows, and just throughout the years, man, just building a family. B, you were definitely in some pretty heavy hitting acts as well, man. So we played back in the day with you too, man, like Breach and Destroy and stuff like that, man. So it was just it's just been an honor, man. And we just like to thank the family in general. I like to say FMR, FAM, the FMR fam, and FAM stands for family and members. So it's a FMR, FAM. So we just like to thank everybody, and we're all family and much love, for sure.
No, I mean that well said, man. And some of you guys many moons ago started the Southwest Michigan Brotherhood. And that was something that always really stuck with me. It was something that was really cool to be a part of. That was something that was not only felt on the west side, but it was felt through other parts of Michigan, and that's how I know that, okay, it looks like he's got,
Yeah.
okay, I think I remember that, man. I remember that. I
Yeah.
think that was like the old Planet Rock or something, maybe.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, Midwest Metal Brotherhood. Yep, there we
Yeah.
go. I mean, you guys traveled, you brought the people, you brought the party, you brought the music, and you brought the brotherhood and sisterhood, and like I said, it was felt not only in your area, it was felt, around Michigan and other areas, and people wanted to
Yeah.
be a part of it. So that's really
Yeah, man.
cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
let's see here. Let's see. Michelle Westcott says, "Let's hear a drum solo." Anybody can do that? Well,
Uh,
um,
we're missing
I
a little
think.
bit of tech support today. So unfortunately, we will not be able to perform any live songs.
Yeah, we're having some difficulty down here. It's just
Our router is not finding a signal to our mixer, and we can't control a damn thing.
yeah. So we're as much as we'd like to be on, and we want to, man. We
Yeah.
got to save it for the show, and so you're just gonna have to come to the show if you want to see it.
There you
Dead
go.
petals fall all around your feet. A bouquet of lights once was love. We can do a little bit of the start of the fire away there, but it's going to be fun,
Hey,
man. It's just
grab
going to
you
be a
some
great time,
music,
man.
get the fire going, I mean, yeah, there you go. So so no, I mean, no, that's cool. We really appreciate you guys being a part of this live stream broadcast, and thank you for all the support. And no worries. Technical things happen, guys. It is what it is. It happens on the very best live streams. We're also in retrograde right now, so I know that's always a technical nightmare for stuff going on. Um, but you guys will just have to come see Fear My Reflection live next Saturday,
That's
August
right.
17th, Chiefs Bar, Millburg, Michigan. Make sure you get your tickets, hoodmetalrecords.com. You can try to get tickets at the door, but if we sell out, we sell out, and then it's like it's tough luck. So make sure you guys are hitting up that ticket link. And we really appreciate all the support and stuff. Let's go ahead and get Fear My Reflections links up so everybody knows where to find them. And you can check out their official website, and that is on Facebook, and that is www.facebook.com/Fear My Reflection, and also on TikTok at f.m.my .r91, and you can stream songs such as Sunrise and Questions on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and all of the other digital platforms available worldwide. So
Right on,
I
man.
think
Yeah,
that,
right on.
yeah. Well, I think that about covers it, guys. We're really excited. We're really grateful to have all of these bands and especially you guys on the show next Saturday. Any final thoughts before we wrap up this portion of the broadcast?
Yeah, I just want to say thanks, man, for this opportunity. It's definitely feels super good. We kind of feel like the fruits of our labor kind of starting to grow a little bit. And I think if we just stay in love with what we do, man, and we just like I say, appreciate the opportunity, all the hard work you've been putting in for us, man, and putting us out there, and it's definitely feels good, man, for sure.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, B, man.
Appreciate
Love
you.
you, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, man, we got a lot of love for you, man. And thank you
Well, and
everybody for watching, and we appreciate that, man, and hope you guys come out to the show and have a great time and support all the other great, amazing acts such as Behan and Sickenly Sweet. What up? And yeah, it's definitely a good show. What up, Chantel? I know you're in there somewhere.
shout out to the behind the scenes Chantel right now
Yeah,
running some
yeah, yeah.
slides and all that. Got to give her some love. Got to take care of the, behind the scenes. The helpers are the most important job, right?
DJ Sickenly Sweet, man. Yeah, that's what's up.
No, no, that's cool. I'm right back at you. I got a lot of respect and love for all you guys as well too. You guys have been around and been in the game and been true musicians. And I'm very honored to get to play with you guys. And we just we're not better than anybody. We don't have that ego or that mindset. Like we want to try to uplift everybody. And
Absolutely.
what we try to do is we try to showcase everybody like they're a rock star. We try to give them the platform or the band announcements or whatever, because you don't have to have a million followers and to have all this extra stuff to be showcased properly. And I feel
Yeah,
like some of the amazing local talents just need to be showcased a little bit, more prominent, or and give them the spotlight. And so that's kind of what this whole thing is about too. But Summer Survival, guys, next Saturday. I know I'm ready. You guys ready?
we are ready, man. We're ready. We're ready.
Hell yeah.
Ready to roll.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks everybody for bunch of likes, bunch of reactions, bunch of comments. Thank you for everybody for being a part of this scene and this stream, excuse me, and
Yeah,
interacting with us. And also thanks for being a part of our music scene too. We want to see all the old faces, some new faces. We're calling on everybody. Everybody
yeah.
that's ever come out,
Everybody.
everybody that's watching right now, people that used to come out, people that want to come out but just for whatever reason haven't quite made it out yet. This is the one. This is the show. We're not playing around. Summer Survival 2. Thank you guys so very much for being a part of the Livestream
So
broadcast.
much, B.
Fear My Reflection, everybody. Make sure
Hell
you
yeah,
check them
that's what's
out
up.
and make sure you come see them at the
Much
show,
love.
because they're gonna tear it up. Thank you guys so very much. You guys have a great
Thank you.
rest of your night. All right.
Yeah,
man.
thank you, B. Have a great night, man.
Saturday.
Yeah, we'll see you Saturday, and love
Yeah.
everybody, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Much love, man. Thank you so very much. Have a great night.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That was Fear My Reflection from Southwest Michigan that just joined us on the Hood Metal Records live stream broadcast. Coming up after this next commercial, we're going to talk about a couple things, and then we're going to wrap this stream up. So go ahead and stick around. We've got some cool announcements on this next commercial, so check it out.
Pre-order now. Visit www.hoodmetalrecords.com/shop. All proceeds will go towards helping a local family in need.
Hood Metal Records proudly presents the Death Hop Goth Pop Tour Part 2, featuring Behan with DJ Sickenly Sweet. Cool. The tour kicks off Thursday, September 26th in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Then Friday, September 27th in South Bend, Indiana. And finally Saturday, September 28th in Cincinnati, Ohio. Get tickets at hoodmetalrecords.com. Tour shirt, online exclusive, available at hoodmetalrecords.com/shop.
All right, and welcome back, everybody. And this is the final portion of the live stream, and we just want to talk about the upcoming Hood Metal Records sponsored mini tour. It's the Death Hop Goth Pop Tour Part 2, and myself, Behan, DJ Sickenly Sweet, and our label mate Ghoul out of South Bend, Indiana, we're gonna embark on this next run, and we've got a 3-date mini tour coming up. We're going to kick it off in Grand Rapids, Michigan at Mulligan's Pub. And we'll be playing with Chaos Anubis and Looney Lenny. Shout out to those guys, as well as shout out to Morlock Records from the Grand Rapids area. We've got a hell of a show planned for Grand Rapids, Michigan, September 26th. So make sure you come check this out. This is actually a free show. This is the only free show on our tour. It's a really cool pub, really cool place. Make sure you come see night 1. And then night 2, we're going to be at Witch's Brew in South Bend, Indiana. And we're going to be with the band As the Sky Went Black. Shout out to those guys. We've got some cool vendors that are going to be a part of the show as well, too. We've got an art vendor. It's Lucid North Studio. It's Mike Hullinger. And then also we've got a very special guest author. You probably saw her earlier in the live stream on Commercial 1. We have Angelique Jordana, who is a LGBTQ horror author. That's going to be one of the vendors for this special show. And then finally, the tour will end in Cincinnati, Ohio. So we're headed back to Cincinnati. We started the year off in Cincinnati, and we are happy to be heading back there on a Saturday night. It's going to be Saturday, September 28th. And we're playing with some really awesome bands that are from the Cincinnati area. Shout out to Vile Sanctum, and shout out to Recurrence from Kentucky, and then also shout out to Ether that's going to join us for this special Cincinnati show that we're doing. So going to be going back on the road just a little bit in a few weeks or so, towards the end of next month, next September. So yeah, really excited about that. Touring is everything to me, means the world to me, means the world to that I get to share this with two very important, special people that mean the world to me in my life. Sickenly Sweet and Ghoul, two of my best friends, biggest supporters, people that have been there for me in my life. To be able to get to share this with them and get to go out on the road one more time together really means a lot. Some of those tour pictures from the flyer, excuse me. We shot in downtown Detroit for our tour shoot, and we shot in a famous alley, and that's right next to St. Andrews Hall and the shelter. And it was a very big honor to be able to shoot there, with those two. And I'm really looking forward to this next run. We want to see you out. We want to see you come support us. Come check this tour out. This is we are doing this on our own. We're independently funded. We are out there on the grind. We're doing what we got to do, and until the wheels fall off. So no, this is a Hood Metal Records sponsored tour. So that's what we're going to be doing coming up. I want to thank everybody that's we've reached episode 10 of this live stream broadcast, and we've had some really amazing guests. We've had acts from Michigan here. We've had acts from a few different states, and it's been an honor to interview everybody. And thank you for all the support. Thank you for those that comment, react, share, all that kind of stuff. and help keep us going, with this live stream broadcast. So I really appreciate the support. Thank you for helping us reach episode 10 and getting to this point. And we really want to see everybody out for Summer of Survival 2 next Saturday. Like I said, make sure you be there. Get your tickets. Hoodmetalrecords.com. Get your tickets. And um, you can check out more about Hood Metal Records by visiting our official website, and that is at www.hoodmetalrecords.com. You can check out all the latest news, what we've been up to, our list of services, our upcoming show schedule. You can view all of our past live streams and more. And you can support us directly by visiting our shop. And right now we have a special Summer of Survival 2 event shirt that's in there right now. Make sure you get your pre-orders in for that, because I think there's only a few more days to make sure you get them in time for the show. So make sure you hit that up. We've got merch for Bihan, Ghoul, DJ Sickenly Sweet, and then we also help other bands too that need merchandise. So shout out to the Gold Dollars that we provide merchandise for. So that pretty much is going to wrap up episode 10 of the live stream broadcast. I'd like to thank my guest, Fear My Reflection, and the guys for being a part of this. It kind of sucks that we weren't able to get a live performance from them, but like I said, things happen, and it wouldn't have been what they would have wanted or what I would have wanted, and so we can always do it again. We could do it another time. But hey, no sweat. We want everybody to come check out the show next Saturday, because I promise it's going to be one of the best shows of the year. And right now we're making history with Summer of Survival. It feels good. It feels good to have the support of the community and the bands and everybody. So again, thank you to our supporters. We love you guys. We love you guys so very much. I know it's kind of like a weird heart. But no, seriously, this is my passion. This is what I enjoy doing, and we're really excited about Summer of Survival this year and continuing forward. These live streams are always fun. We love interacting with all of you. Thank you for making each one even better each time. So with that being said, I'm going to sign off. My name is Bihan, the owner of Hood Metal Records. You guys have just been a part of live stream broadcast number 10. Thank you so very much. And you guys have an awesome, wonderful night. Make sure you check out all the bands. Like I said, Fear My Reflection, Ingrid Cold, Bihan, Austerbox, Rise of Red. It's going to be one hell of a show. I promise you that. Thanks, guys. Thank you so very much. Summer Survival, y'all. Have a great night. Thanks.